I think we're going to see a better responding.
The special need child, special need player.
Exactly. I'm getting the same need to on tap, on crack, or release. We need to
the way you play.
Mason Mount is not the guy we built the team around.
No, but I'm not saying you're building the team around him though. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Mason Mount, right? Well, obviously he did have a lot.
so maybe two things right there. I like what he mentioned, and talking about getting rid of some of these players. It looked like Sancho belonged to that class. Now he's gone to Dortmund. We've seen what he did in Dortmund. For me, it's a conundrum right now. It's a dilemma for United. I know United fans are divided in this one. What do you think if Sancho, regardless of what he has done in Dortmund, if he's one of those players that are becoming toxic in the dressing room, do you think they should get rid of him? That's one. Two, the United hierarchy made a statement after the FA Cup. People were talking about. I know before the FA Cup there was a release that said that Ten Hag was gone, regardless of what happened in the finals. But after the finals, the hierarchy didn't say he's in and we back him. They said his future has not been decided, which means all these things we are saying here could come to nothing tomorrow morning. Can wake up tomorrow morning and they say Ten Hag is fired. So where do you stand on that?
So for the first one, 100%, Sancho should be thrown off on the next flight out of Manchester. 100%. Because if a player, look at when other, let me use an example for you. Capello expelled David Beckham from the team in Madrid. Beckham kept on training every day to the player. So if the coach says something about you, is it for you to go? Do you have to go on Instagram? Okay, the coach said, okay, fine, no problem, apologize. And you're doing big boy. You're not gonna apologize to your coach. That's not the kind of guy that we need. We need people that would say, okay, fine, my bad, no wahala, I will work out on this thing and move on. So for me, that's what I said, the likes of Rashford, people that think that they are bigger than the club, they should be gone. Regarding the hierarchy, the hierarchy never said that they went to sack Ten Hag. It was just media speculation.
Exactly.
They've never come to say he's being sacked or not being sacked. Yes, there have been rumors here and there, but
no. On Monday they said after the FA Cup, I think yesterday, they said that his future has not been decided.
That's fine. It's under review because of all this speculation, and obviously, I feel for them. It's a case of this is a new management team. Do we need to have a new manager that is under our own mentality? Let's speak to Ten Hag. Let's hear his thoughts because he was dealing with the likes of John Murtough before. Now the season is over. Let's now sit down and discuss and let's see if we're on the same page. If we're not on the same page, then let's move on. So I think that's where the review is going to come in. But I feel that with these guys, our new CEO was the one that ran Man City for 7 years, JC Wilcox. So I think these are better footballing guys that were similar to the Mark Overmars and Edwin van der Sar that Ten Hag had at Ajax, right? So I feel like he might be able to work better under the structure. Give him 1 year and say, look.
But if United comes up tomorrow and said Ten Hag is gone, do you know contingency? Do you have any manager in your mind? You guys, who do you think should be?
Yeah, for me, I have, but unfortunately, he's not being looked at.
Who is that?
I will go for Xavi. I will talk to Xavi.
Well, he has not left Barcelona yet. He's just like Ten Hag as well. They're still undecided.
Wait a minute, Charlie who? Xavi has left.
Okay, fine. As at the weekend,
he's left. They're going to sign the German guy tomorrow. They're going to announce him tomorrow.
Yeah.
According to our here we go, Fabrizio, which is yeah.
How about
for me? I'll look at.
How about bring Ole back?
Who?
Ole.
No, fam.
Chris, what the hell are you talking about? What's going on here?
Because you know what I'm saying there. We have a manager want to play possession game, but he's still playing all the system.
Yeah, but he's still working with all his players. Some of all his players.
Okay.
Right?
Yesterday beat City by all the system.
See, one thing I would give Ten Hag for, even though I'm sure everyone here said David De Gea should have been kept. He knew that he needed that builder from the back. Yeah, with Onana, right? So he's trying to instill.
Onana been our weakest player all throughout the season.
Who? What is that?
No, that's been Rashford.
Onana was our all menace the whole season.
I don't think so.
I can't hear you.
I don't think he had some bad games.
I think it was Rashford. It's Rashford. Rashford is the worst player.
If you even ask me, it should be Casemiro. I know he was a newbie exposed in the midfield, but based on what he did the season before, I would say it was even Casemiro. Onana did bits. Yeah, he considered some goals questionable, but overall, I think his performance was good. You know. But
Rashford?
Joe, you were saying something about Sancho.
Yeah, so I'm saying like this whole the way the media is split on Sancho, the way the fans are split on Sancho. If Sancho had a French passport, listen to me, it would have been crazy. Sancho has produced nothing for this team. Sancho is getting the same pass Jack Grealish gets from Manchester City. Nobody. Every week we stood here and we watched this media slander Paul Pogba week in, week out because he wasn't producing, he wasn't giving us that same Juventus flash, and Sancho comes over here dead. But because he's one of their British prospects that we probably want to get into, they want to probably get into the national team. All of a sudden, Sancho, let's give Sancho. He's just a kid. Like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't. I don't understand this at all. Even when Sancho was at his best, it still was not good enough. But he's getting paid like he was supposed to be ready. We were supposed to start cooking with Sancho. Sancho has been so poor. We spent we spent a whole bag getting in Anthony. It ended up not working out. I get that, but with the Sancho thing coming back, that should never happen. I hope, it is my prayer that he wins the Champions League so that he increases his value. Oh, this is a championship winner. We're gonna throw another 10 mil on there. Get him out of here.
Let me ask you guys another one.
I wish nothing but success for that man.
Yeah, it looks like if the decision was on this forum, Ten Hag is going to stay. Now, United have been blessed, regardless of what happened this season. You have some very fantastic young players coming up. You have the Meno. I love that. I love him so much. You have Garnacho. You have Højlund has had injuries, but he has shown signs of good quality to come. McTominay is not that old. He does build for the team. So
get him out.
So did you think
McTominay is not good enough, man? It's not good enough.
So do you think United should we keep going back to Arsenal, City, and people have done it recently. Arsenal, Ateta started with the young players, build the team around young players. Now started adding experience. Do you think United has enough young players now that should go for experience and players who are their prime, or continue with the grooming younger players? Maybe the next season or so, you can now start bringing experience.
No, I think United do have a good core of young players coming in. Well, we do have a good core of young players present in the first team. But what United need to do is also get players that are ready to take that next step. They have the hunger to fight, right? Players that are not expensive. We don't want to go for those big money signings, right? Players that are in the mid-20s, let's say 24, 25, that range, that are ready, that are in I don't know, that they're in clubs, maybe playing in somewhere in Germany, or playing in a French league or something, that are ready to take that next step to a big club, that have that hunger and fight. Just like what's the name that went to City?
Alvarez.
Exactly, Alvarez that went to City last season. That would have been someone like that is a perfect man for United. We need to be getting those type of players, mixing with the current young players that we have, and then you can touch it up with experienced players, a few experienced players in their late 20s. When I say late 20s, I would say 28, 27, 28. Okay. That will come and bring in the experience, like players that have won stuff, right? and come in and give that leadership to the team. You already have leaders in the team already. But that's what I feel that United should do.
Okay. Okay, just to round up, let's do something at this stage. Let's look at the player that United have, run through the list of the squad, see who you guys want to keep and who you want to let go.
See, let me save you the stress. We're keeping only 5. The rest should go. Maino, what's his name again? Maino, Garnacho, Højlund, Onana, and Martinez. The rest can be all. They're negotiable.
But you can't do that this season. You have to at least you can't bring 15 players this season.
I know. I'm just saying in an ideal world.
What about that?
Let's do priority.
Exactly. So let's run to the list. Forget about the goalkeeper.
Out of the
defense, Lindelof. Go, keep us
Go.
Maguire.
Go. Hey, hold on. Hey, Bems, you gotta keep Bruno.
No. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, Martinez.
Stay, of course.
Stay.
Malaysia, he's had injury all season. I don't know. They don't get about his quality.
Gone.
The injury is quite bad. Yeah, I would say gone.
He went to his own doctor and got even more fucked up.
Varane is gone for sure.
Varane is gone. He's gone already. He said he's gone.
Dallo.
He's gone.
Keep. Stay.
I like Dallo. Wan-Bissaka.
Gone.
Bench.
Wan-Bissaka.
Bench.
Listen.
Bems.
We're not winning that game without Wan-Bissaka.
I'm telling you, that guy is the best one-on-one defenders in EPL.
Thank you, Joe.
Doku.
I know, but
Doku came into that game. It would have been over.
The thing is, you guys need
without Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, I know, but you guys need to look at the big picture now, right? We won the game with Wan-Bissaka, yeah. But let's look at the way Wan-Bissaka plays as a whole, right? Is he gonna be that player that's gonna help you? Because I'll put it this way: if you're gonna keep Wan-Bissaka, you can only keep him as bench player at best. But I don't feel he does enough to warrant keeping because he doesn't fit the way Erik Ten Hag wants to play.
And modern football. Yeah, but the thing I like about Wan-Bissaka is one-on-one.
You need
No. But thing is,
that's the only thing he gives you is one-on-one defending.
Okay.
See, there's something that what's his name said. Maldini said, if I have to make that tackle, then I already lost the battle. Because you can't keep on relying on one-on-one pace. Look at the likes of Walker, the guy at Newcastle, Trippier.
Yeah.
Those are guys. Misaka cannot cross the ball. He can't even make the 1-2. You can't keep relying on Spider, long leg. No, that's not football.
You can't rely
okay, let's move on. Johnny Evans gone. Johnny Evans.
Oh yeah,
no, he's gone.
He's gone.
There's one Willie Campbell.
No,
I would keep him.
He shows too much. He looks like he'll be a good center back.
Amrabat, are you going to make him permanent or let him go?
No, he needs to go.
I would say let him go, man.
He has to go.
But me, I don't think
there are players in the Prem that can do that job.
If you ask me, I don't think you would do that.
I know he help us, but let him go.
Amrabat is good.
Quickly, guys. Quickly on Amrabat, guys. Yeah, when you go to those Wolves, those tough, tight games that you're winning 1-0, 2-1, you need someone that can come and just add an extra line of defense, right? This guy, look at the difference he made against City, against I think it was Newcastle.
Yeah,
he will give something. He's not a starter for sure, but he will give something. So from an outside bench for him.
I have a rebuttal for that. The reason why you just gave to keep Amrabat is the reason why we need to keep Wan-Bissaka. When you're playing Wolves, when you're playing Crystal Palace, some of these teams, they have some wicked wingers, man. They have some wicked wingers. And when you randomly play teams like Real Madrid, and you have to deal with certain individuals, right? Like Vinicius. Trust me, man. This is the guy. This is the same guy They shut down Mbappe. You like he's like a sensu bean to our defense. He's like I mean I'm saying he completely shut down an entire half. The same way Kyle Walker completely shut down Rashford. You gotta have something like that in your pocket because as I'm concerned, Dalot has gotten better defensively, but he is when it comes to certain kind of wingers, man, the guys with the great footwork, the ones that can shift their weight back and forth really quick. Dalot just turns into somebody that's figure skating. He's on ice, man. They got him spinning.
Yeah,
So that's why I would keep Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, one more thing. Remember, Fergie had the Nicky Butt, Phil Neville, Ji-Sung Park. They were not starters. They had specific roles. Those games, like, remember against AC Milan, Park came to just stay with Pelot. That's your job for the night. You need those guys.
Yeah.
You need those guys. So that's why I was saying the Amrabat. Just keep them there.
Okay.
I think you can get a better player to do what Amrabat does. That's my opinion. Though.
That's the reason why I would keep Wan-Bissaka because it's harder to find it's harder to replace a Wan-Bissaka that is that well skilled
specific in what they do,
what he does, than it is to get whatchamacallit,
a modern fullback. I understand what you're saying. Because that's how
Wan-Bissaka's gonna go. He's going.
I'm also keep Wan-Bissaka. Don't start him, but keep him in the team because you're gonna need him to contain people like Salah and those guys who attack so much.
Messi Mount, obviously keep man. His first year wasn't good. You obviously keep him.
Yeah, Bruno, keep.
With Mason Mount, I'm sorry, bro.
You keep. I'm keeping that guy.
He's got 6 months to show me something. If I don't see anything in 6 months,
hey, Joe, who had the most chances created in the Premier League? All the Premier League. Who had the most chances created?
Who has the most chances? What?
Created.
Who created most chances in the Premier League?
Bruno.
And then you want to say Mount?
No, we're talking about Messi Mount.
Man gotta go back. Man gotta go back, Jesse.
Like for those that want Mount to stay, like who I know Ben says he wants Sammy, you want Mount to stay?
Yeah, one Mount to stay.
What is Mount's purpose? Season. What is his purpose at this team?
Hey, look,
what is
the thing is
bro, honestly, I don't know why they bought Messi Mount. I don't know why. Yeah, but I mean we already have him there. So
that doesn't help
rather
with his
than
argument,
lose 60 million, lose 60 million. Just give him one more season, but I don't know why they bought Mason Mount. I don't know.
I know why.
I can play Eriksen before Mount.
I got going to keep Eriksen.
I know why Mason Mount was bought. It's just the reason why we've not been able to get the best out of Mason Mount is because we've not had this season. We didn't have a strong six, right? We didn't have a solid midfield. You need a solid midfield in order to be able to play Mason Mount. And I think we're going to see
the special need player.
Exactly. I'm getting the same need to on tap, on crack, or release. We need to
the way you play.
Mason Mount is not the guy we built the team around.
No, but I'm not saying you're building the team around him though. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Mason Mount, right? Well, obviously he did have a lot of injuries this season. Ten Hag said that. He had a lot of injuries this season. This is the same player that won player of the season 2 years in a row, I think, with Chelsea. He's won a Champions League. The guy is a good player. He's a good player. It just hasn't worked out. It's just like Evra, his first season with United was terrible. Went on to become a legend. Vidic first season at same thing with Vidic. Went on to become a legend.
But they play.
Okay. Keep Mount. Let's move.
It doesn't mean though. But the first season was still poor though. But it's still you give him like I'll put it this way. It makes him out
one season. One more season. I'll keep him out for 1 more season.
He's got 6 months.
What Eriksen? Keep.
He's going.
Eriksen, I'll give you 90
Drop
minutes.
him off at the nursing home.
If there were to be an offer from Saudi Arabia, Casemiro, should he go?
Go.
DPP's bench. We might need
that?
You should go,
Casemiro.
bro. You should go. Let him go.
You should go sell him.
I would keep Casemiro on reduced wages.
If you want some good bench,
because the minor keep and Scott McTominay.
No. I'll sell Minor though.
Sell Scott McTominay.
I'm just joking.
Sell Scott McTominay.
McTominay can give us about 50-60.
Sell. No, not
50,
not a
60.
chance. Not a chance. McTominay at best.
The teams that need Scott McTominay can't afford that price.
McTominay at best 30 million. That's what you're gonna get for him. Man.
Yeah, McTominay needs to go like Burnley. That's a
do you know at some point this season McTominay was the best player in the team.
Yeah, he's got a lot of goals for United this season.
Chris,
but when he doesn't score, he's terrible. When he doesn't score, he's terrible. If he doesn't score, he's not.
But whenever he scores, and he wins, he's good.
That's not
how many times he scored though.
Omari first.
That guy can play forward, defense, and defense.
Keep him.
Man.
They got the young players. Yeah. I told him myself.
Yeah.
Martial's gone, man. That dude who's been there for 10 years and nothing. He hasn't done. Apart from
he's gone already. He's gone.
Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, but he's gone.
Still
Rashford. Of course, you'll see Rasmus Highland keep.
But Rashford is not going anywhere though.
Amad Diallo keep.
He's gonna be here.
Bring back Greenwood.
Amad Diallo keep.
Garnacho keep. Anthony. If you have an offer for Anthony, what do you do with him?
Sell. Straight.
He can't go nowhere. Just bench him.
I've seen enough from his game to know that he is just, if he hasn't figured out what he needs to do with his game to make it better, it's almost as if like Anthony doesn't watch any Manchester United games because like his mistakes are so glaring that all he has to do is just watch himself play. He would say, okay, maybe I need to spread the game a little bit, maybe spread the field a little bit, okay, and actually act like a right winger. Start using my right foot every once in a while.
I think you're right. One of his major problems, it looks like Anthony sees himself as like a zero. Now he doesn't think he has anything to work on. And that's a very bad mentality.
That is a dangerous trait to have.
It's got a goal that you want at some point.
You can be confident of yourself, but you have that attitude of I still have things to learn. He comes into the pitch like he has it all, and that has been his bane.